Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. To the Most High, Creator, our Great Spirit, the source of all things. Affidavit, the assessment and collection aspect. Damage, calculate, and collection. Should say damage calculation and collection. In commerce, there is the assessment aspect, which is who owes who and what, why, how, and for what reason or purpose. And there is also the collection aspect. Number two, the collection aspect is based in international commerce that has existed for more than 6,000 years. Again, the collection aspect is based on international, not domestic, not local, international commerce that has existed for more than 6,000 years. Now, this is based on Jewish law and the Jewish grace period, which is in units of 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. This is why most of you out there will get a 90-day letter from the IRS. Now, we share them information here to bring honorable clarification. And I'm quite sure most people don't know that the IRS is not registered to do business or perform commercial matters in any state. Most people are aware of that. But me now go on like I want to take credit for these things. You have an instrument out there named Mastering the Uniform Commercial Code. And I think my edition are from 2004. That's how long I have these documents in my possession. Well, I have it from 2004. I have to say I'm more when I used to accumulate a lot of information and just lock it away. So anywhere between 14, 15, 16, them type of. But the information has been out there. So it's up to them if they apply themselves. I share my notes in order to bring honorable clarification, not just for the ones them out there, but for I self personally. Yeah, man. Now we said the commercial processes are non-judicial, meaning they are a summary process, short, concise, without a jury. The IRS over on the mainland, on the island here, them call it the TRN, create the most activity of commercial collection in the entire world. The collection process is relatively valid, although the IRS is not registered to do business in any state. The item can do the basic research, and then the item can tell me if I'm in error, where I can choose to adjust the information. Do you understand what you just read or what I've just said? Do item have any comprehension? Man, what go on next? The IRS is not registered to do business or perform commercial matters in any state. So you would say, how do they get all the money they get? And them said the answer would be because you, the unlearned people, give it to them without requesting a proof of claim from them or asking to validate if they were licensed to give you offers based on arbitrary estimation. That's all. And I'm not going to even respond to you anymore. And I'm going to realize that you probably know a little bit too much and ask too much pertinent questions. Yes, sir. I mean, I sip a little bit of coffee, I just kind of spice a little bit of lunch, and you know, cowboy style, our style. Yeah, man. But through the fun kind of close to them, I wonder what energy they were reaching me. So forgive me out there. Forgive me. Again, because the people give the tax people money without requesting a proof of claim or asking or have them verify say them have a license to give these kind of offers based on arbitrary estimation. The other phase of matter is the assessment phase. Now, if them not register nowhere to do business, that means that there is no valid assessment, period. All the other have to do a check. Now, number one, the IRS has and never can and never will and never could ever issue a valid assessment lien or levy. It is impossible. Really, it is an impossibility. Number two, first of all, in order for them to do that, there would have to be paperwork that amount to paper trail that would be evidence for their indictment. Yeah, man. So there would have to be paperwork. There would have to be a true bill in commerce, not a payment receipt with a remittance slip attached to it. No, a true bill in commerce. Yeah, man. Proper accounting. Number three said there would have to be a sworn affidavit by someone that is a true, correct, incomplete, and not meant to deceive. So when them assign them sworn affidavit, this is what it really means. It's true, correct, complete, and not misleading, or not meant to deceive, which in commerce is essentially the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When you go into any kind of court, that's what it would mean. That's why we always have a request, whatever them issue. Like when the police give me a witness statement, the witness statement where Constable Martindale give me, it not have no affidavit attached to it. That's why I'm destroy them, you know. And show me know what it is. Well, you know, as we go along, we get the clarity. Then I know a time I go come when I lean upon them a little way, and them now can do absolutely nothing about it. Fraud vitiate all things, and there's no statute of limitation on fraud. Just like how them need a pedophile registry here, where them are hide from all this time. There's no statute of limitation on these things. If you rape 1 million years ago, you get convicted and charged for the rape again after it is exposed. So there is no statute of limitation on fraud. So all these people are going with it just one documented record. Yeah, man. And it's easy for all them liable because everything about paper trail. Everything is data. So if you now structure yourself within that database a specific kind of way as sovereign, then you're going to have your slave. Naturally. Yeah, man. So again, there would have to be a sworn affidavit by someone that is a true, correct, and complete and not meant to deceive, which in commerce is essentially the truth, the whole truth and not but the truth. Number four said nobody in the IRS is going to take commercial liability for exposing themselves to a lie. They won't. The moment you challenge them, everybody start run like teeth. Really. I've experienced all of that. And have a chance for people to come back at them with a true billing commerce, a true accounting. Wow, all a man like me, them know me, I prepare for them. Number five, this means they would have to set forth the contract, the foundational instrument which with your wet ink signature on it, in which you are in default. So if the friend them bring a claim or make any presumption, yeah, it's on you to request validation from these people. Most of the time they're invalid, really. Just like the inspectors, no specter. Invalid, no validity. So all you have to do is challenge the joker them. So again, let me start over. This means they would have to set forth the contract. This is the state or the taxpaying people or anybody where come forward and said me and them in an agreement. Joker set forth the contract. Set forth the foundational instrument with my wet ink signature on it. And show me where I'm in default. Additionally, you have to present a list of all the wonderful goods and services that you, politician, working on behalf of the government and the state, have done for a man like me or anybody else out there, which owe them anything at all. Is only the people that will collect the 5,000, these low IQ people. Well, sometimes the people them can't do no better, so they have to just work with the 5 grand. But Babylon not give me nothing. That's why I can't tell Babylon anything at all. And Babylon have to go. Babylon have to go away. We have truth around here. So it's not a dunce boy thing. It's not a dummy thing. We are not pretend. We are pretend. Truth we are express out there. Yeah, man. Usually them can't show you nothing what them really are do for you, especially man like me. Or a statement of all the damages that you or I have caused the Internal Revenue or the Tax Registration Agency or any one of them government entity. That's make them present what we do so we can resolve it. Usually, them just talk a lot of mess under presumption. Them not have no real authority unless you give it to them. Yeah, man. The only way them have authority is when them can present a contract with your wet ink signature. So here, you sign right here, so you're obligated. Without that, there's absolutely no obligation, jokers. Really? None. None. Number six. As we would say, to our knowledge, no one has ever received goods or service from the IRS or the tax registration people for which they owe money. Personally, I don't know anybody that has damaged anybody at the tax place that give the tax place people them right to come after them and say, hey, you owe us money because of some kind of damage. Why the mess on our run? Well, I'm not getting that part, but that's a sheer information. The assessment fees in the IRS is non-existent. It is a complete fraud. I'm gonna move on and about I said nothing more around this. So. Yeah, man. God, we shall not cease from exploration, and the result of all our exploring will be to arrive at the place at which we began and know it for the first time. The brethren named T.S. Eliot write this thing. So what we are trying to say, this is the beginning and this is the end. This close the circle, the cycle, yeah, on the process. One reason why the super rich bankers and the super rich Donald Trump type of people in the world have been able to literally steal the world and subjugate it and plunder it and bankrupt it and make chattel property out of most of the people I'm out there, including myself. And that's how kick and buck and war like mess. Make sure them know so don't try me like that. I'm not gonna submit to none of that nonsense there. Yeah, man, chattel property out of most of us is because we don't know and we don't use the rules of commercial law. And we don't do not watch me. I personally don't know nothing about it. Really, nothing about it. What happened right here? Look like I make an error. Oh, when me adjust the documents, one of them jump out a line, I'm gonna get for it, bring it forward, never see, forgive the little number one here. Yeah, man, the reason why the people are go through these things is because we don't know. Because we don't know the rules of this commerce what I'm deal with. Now we don't know how to use the rules if we even figure it out. We do not know what the game is. Most people clueless. I have an idea. That's why I'm going so. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to invoke our rights. I do. I do it all the time and share with people out there and other people do it. Our remedies and recourse. Now what that's something I work on. My remedy and my recourse. You understand? Invoking my right is not the issue. The easiest part of it after I discovered it many years ago. We got lost in doing everything under the sun except the one and only thing that is the solution, which is what? Apply the commercial law, apply the commercial affidavit, apply the commercial lien. Yeah, man. The affidavit represent what is known as a true bill in commerce. Really. No one is going to explain to you what and how all this is happening to you. That is never going to happen. Well, I just did. These power that be, these foreign entities, have not divulged the rules of the game. They can and do get away with complete fraud and steal everything because no one knows what to do about it until now. I'm gonna take my time and figure it out. I'm not rushing or nothing. I wanna see me express the things that when I come across, when I learn, no. So when I do step out there and construct my instrument, yeah man, a earthquake, I gotta go and boy. Yeah. Una go see a three earthquake in a one day. Una go remember me. Una go ring down my phone too. Mm. Now these are the rules. What I'm talking about. Maxim of law. These are 10 essential maxim precepts or rules in commercial law. One, workman is worthy of his hire. So this is why I always I say, send us strength, let's reciprocate it. Not forbid this or that. We can barter, really. And that is proper, you know. Number two, all are equal under the law. That's what them said through a commerce. So the legal entities are equal as the citizens. It don't have nothing to do with the sovereign or sit above and beyond. these things. Number 3, in commerce, truth is sovereign. The earth know that, and I'm proud of it. 5, an unrebutted affidavit stands as truth in commerce, meaning an unrebutted affidavit becomes a judgment in commerce. So when I present information and the joker them stay silent, then my information stand as law. Really? I wanna get it, you know. I wanna miss it. Yeah, man. Number 7. Number 6. In commerce, for any matter to be resolved, it must be expressed. So if me not carry my problem, go express it, it can't resolve. Number 7, he who leaves the battlefield first loses by default. So if them send me something on me and I respond or repudiate and rebut it, terminate it, destroy it, then them are going to win. Number 8, sacrifice is the measure of credibility. No willingness to sacrifice equal no liability, responsibility, authority, or measure of conviction. So yesterday, sodomite pussy, we want to bring presumptive claim without an affidavit of truth in commerce. This is what them a do. Them not risk nothing. Them not sacrifice nothing. They are confident that the federal bonding company are going to assume the responsibility, the liability of these public servants, really. So you have to have the information for when you lean them in a them private capacity where you seize all of them property, just like how them take for my property and destroy it. Watch me now. It is coming back to you people, whether I comprehend it or not. I wanna go and have to go deal with it. I don't even think you now can come up it, because it will come tenfold to you. Tell you, tell you. Just look upon a little favorites you wanna have around you. Look upon a loved ones you wanna have around you. And consider actions, really. I tell you. So if you don't want to make no sacrifice, how the fuck you don't want glory, pussy, out there? I don't want to make no sacrifice. So what the want? Staying on a slavery? Really? Number 9, satisfaction of a lien. That when you array. And number 10, a lien or claim can be satisfied only through rebuttal by affidavit point by point, resolution by jury, or payment. So, I just step by step, people. I just step by step. Now let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable unto the Most High, Creator of the boundless universe. We do give thanks and praise, and we keep it simple. Affidavit deal with commercial activity. When you deal with affidavit, you become the affiant. You understand? Just like if you deal with surety, you are the principal. And the principal is the one that is solvent, will authorize the insolvency of the debtor surety. These things, is clarity. However, bits and pieces, step by step. That's all it is, step by step. Complete gratitude out there. Complete gratitude. Step by step. The Most High guide and protect the item in all the item ways and all the item endeavors. Bless the item perpetually, truly. Fire burn all of these pop taxes. Fire burn all of it. Fire burn the foreign demonic oppressive colonial system. Fire burn it to its core. Salute out there.